To touch base with everyone real quick and let you know how everything was going in the garden so far. So here is the blueberry bush. That we have. You can see she's flowered and she's got some blueberries forming on her as we speak. Praise the Lord for that. As I'm looking, I see a rogue strawberry just kind of hiding out, flowering. Tubers that came from 2 feet above it. Here are a couple pepper plants that we have going now. I know we have a cold snap coming through here in a couple days, so these will have to get brought in. But there's 2 of them in here, as you can see. I'll show you how to train these to where you can grow 2 of them in this same pot, and they'll both get big, good Lord willing. In this one we have some sunflowers. They have not popped up yet. We have 1 tomato here. This is a Creole tomato. It's supposed to be able to withstand higher heat. Looks good so far. And this one here is a Cherokee purple. Back here we have 2 more pepper plants. I've got them in a bigger size container here, probably a 10 to 12 gallon container. I'll show you how to train these so they both grow and produce great in one pot. And the raspberries, that 1 raspberry I had told you about, my daughter put a name on it. And so I knew, where I had a really good idea that nothing was really going to come off of this main branch in the beginning, that it would more than likely come up from the soil, and that's what it's done. But it's coming along pretty good also. This here is forsythia. Now these were cuttings that were given to me last year, and I had 5 cuttings total, and I put all 5 of them in the ground. 1 of them did not root for me, but that's okay, because as you see with this one, this was 1 cutting here. Right over here next to it, we have some more that's coming up. These spread pretty, or grow pretty quick, so I think they do anyway, so it shouldn't be long before they start getting bigger on us. And then this is a whole new one that's come up on its own. So technically I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 with that little one. And this is a clematis plant. I've had this thing for 2 years at least, and she's looking great this year. I will tell you a little secret about these plants, these beautiful flowers it produces, and and she'll be blooming soon, it looks like. She's got some nice looking pods on her. Look like they'll be opening here within the next week or so, hopefully. They're pretty resilient, but these plants cannot stand to be transplanted at all. Like, you transplant them from their pot that you get them in, I highly recommend leaving them where you put them. They totally freak out, stress out when you move them consistently. Like for the majority of last year, I had kept this in its original pot and just kind of was trying to figure out where I was going to put it at. And I had put it here, I think it was at the right before cold hit last year. I think it was like before it really started getting cold in East Tennessee, and I thought it died over the winter. Lo and behold, here she is. And she's super healthy. This soil has been here. I put this bed in probably, I want to say about 4 years ago now. And this soil is just so rich. It's all organic amendments that go in this soil. I'm trying to get the best light on it for you. And it is just such nice, rich soil. It's got perlite in there for aeration. I keep the straw on top of it to preserve moisture. That way I'm conserving water, because it costs, well, it takes a lot of water, I should say, to have a garden or have multiple plants. So constantly looking for ways to conserve as much as possible. The potatoes will be going in their pots after this next little cold snap we've got. Hopefully that's enough time for the chits to properly form. And I will be going over that video. And we've got a bunch of seedlings that are about to pop up out of the soil. So we'll be going through planting those. Our summer squash is already up. And we'll go over pHs and we'll go over planting those. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave them. I'll be glad to respond to them as soon as you guys leave them. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll be more than happy to answer those questions for you. If you have liked the content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. Until next time, God bless and happy gardening.